Some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm local. But for now, I prefer the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up the whole Metric community. Come on, man. You know we're here, man. New setup and all these things. Trying to get working, man. You understand? What I need you lot to do is, per usual, smash the likes, my peoples. Come on, more videos are going to start coming. I'm going to start dropping some proper videos soon. And man won't have to go live every day no more. You get me? I'll just drop the videos, 7 minute videos, bam. Every other day, we can just do proper videos now. Man's going to get into it a bit more. Man have to level up and change up certain things, cameras, etc., equipment. Man's done all of that now. So man's going to get the videos coming. Do you understand? So don't watch nothing, my peoples, man. Get these lights going. We'll get into it. You understand? And then, boom, I've got some news for you lot quickly. I'm just coming quickly to just show you lot certain things. So we'll see it and we'll get through it together. What's really going on that? But there's loads being said right now. So I'll show you lot in a second. So yeah, man, my people, man, make sure you lot are smashing the likes, people. Smash the likes. Let's get into it, man. This is what's going on. They're talking about Glazers. They might sell this club here. They actually might sell this club, these Glazers. Looking like they might sell this club now. Because every other day we've got something coming out. The boy Indies came out, and Indies obviously came out and said, yo, hear what I'm saying to you lot. There's a meeting going on today at 1 p.m. And meetings happen today. So, boy, I don't know what's happening with this, but if there's any truth to it. But Indy Kaler, he's came out, this geezer. And this guy, this is the guy that broke the Belieber news. That's how he made his name. Look at the date and time at the bottom. And he says, our sources at Man United are reporting that UAE-based consortium are meeting Man United officials in London at 1 p.m. So I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The UAE officials are very serious about purchasing the club. Glazers are open to all possibilities. Listen, this guy, he's so hot and cold. You never know what to think with him. It's crazy. He's so hot and cold, bro. You understand? One minute he says something that's a bit mad, controversy. Then he says something that's okay, and then he proves himself. He's up and down. He's a weirdo. So you can't really, you can't put all your eggs in one basket with anything he says, but he has got a few things right. So it's a weird one. It's a weird one. But yeah, this is what he's saying. He's saying 1 p.m. today, apparently, officials. But bro, I don't understand that, because if the Glazers are selling the club, they're not going to want Sir Jim to know that they're going out there and they're having these meetings. Because why would you want him? Why would you want to be on that type of level? It's not going to make any sense. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me anyway. That's what I would say. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if anything comes out of that. If anyone else talks about it. Obviously, we had some more reports talking about it this week, and they were saying that, yeah, there's some truth to it, and the Glazers will be better off selling by 2027, etc. So we've had a few things, man. So we'll get into it, man. We'll see, man. Let me get a few of these messages, and I'll get into the rest of the news. We've got some players we're in for as well. There's a lot going on, guys, man. I'm with the manager. Please get correct players in Hayden, Heaven, Delit, and Euro. So that's for Liverpool, then, I'm guessing. Met, hope you're good, buddy. Nice setup. Big up yourself, Harris, man. Love for that, broski. Big up, man, like Met. Smash the likes and subscribe on your way, peoples. Love, bro. Appreciate it, Dave. Oh, you're still using that clown. You're not rating him, Charlie. Charlie, you don't rate him at all. Like I said, he's had a few W's, man. He's had a few W's. If he never had no W's, this guy, I would have said, yeah, he's a straight up clown. But because he's had a few W's, I'll give it to him and say, you know what? Man will still quote him for now, because he's had a few W's. If he was straight up, just having bare L's, just lying, like everything he said didn't make no sense, then cool. But he has been reliable to an extent. So we got to give him that. We got to give him that. Yeah, so boom. And then we got Metric Community. Love, man. Appreciate you, man. Come on, man. Metric Community, man. You're always there, man. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. If there was a meeting at 1, that meeting would be over by now, and it would be all over the place. But this is what I'm trying to say, though. It's not a thing that it can be all over the place, though. You got to remember that, because the Glazers, if they want to sell the club, they don't really want no one to know about it. Do you get it? They don't want no one to know because Sir Jim will get kicked out. There's no way Sir Jim survives if we get a new owner and he gets 69%. So what I think would happen is, because remember, they got this right where they have to sell to Sir Jim first. So what I think would happen is the Glazers will do their own thing on the side. They'll do their own little funny thing where they go out there and chat to someone and then UAE or whatever. Then they will go to Sir Jim and say, listen, we've got the UAE. They're there. They're ready to take over. Are you going to match what they're trying to pay? They want to pay 6 billion, sorry. Are you going to match it or not? That's what I think is going to happen. Do you get it? But they can't go out there and talk to someone right now themselves without the Glazers knowing. That's crazy. Without, Sir Jim knowing. So all of this, I feel like it's a bit premature. He's trying to do what he done with Bruno where he's guessing and he's trying to be the first one. So I don't know, but something could be brewing. Who knows? We had all them people come out, the Athletic and all of that, come out and say different things. They were saying, it could be, it's a good time to sell before 2027. So who knows, man? No one knows. But I don't think it's a thing where it'll be all over the news. Because remember, that's what happened with Belieber. What happened with Belieber? Indy Kayla came out, said, yeah, Man United want Belieber. And then Ornstein broke the news and said, yeah, it's true. So sometimes you just got to wait and you never know who's going to break it. You've got to have patience for everyone. Biden, he's a good Brazilian player. Who's Biden? I don't even know who that is. Who's Biden? Is Biden in my thumbnail or something? Who's Biden? I'm pushing women and men's team January. Yeah, the women are moving proper. The women's Man United team are moving serious. You've got to give it to them. That Jess Park as well, that we've done a swap deal with Man City. He's smashing it, bro. Big up Jess Park, man. He had 2 W's and 50 L's. Hey, Charlie, big up yourself. Yeah, it's true. He's probably got about 3 W's under his belt. Indy Kayla, we're talking about here. But he's got a lot of L's. It is true. I think the takeover will happen next year. Bro, I just hope a takeover happens, mate. Big up Metch, big up yourself, man. Appreciate you. I just hope a takeover happens. I don't care when it happens. As long as it happens, and we know we're good. We're in good hands in the future. Because that's one thing we're failing, and you know that right now is the Glazers are never going to they're never going to do what we need to do. We're never going to be debt-free. So everyone's going to keep complaining. All these Newcastles and all that. Every time we go out there and spend money, they're always going to complain, they've been able to do it and they're in depth. And you know what I'm going to say? That's what happens. Like and subscribe. Mike, pick up yourself, my bro, man. Hope you're good. Sir Jim can match the bid and become the main man. I don't think Sir Jim can match it, man. Or he would have just bought it out straight out. I don't think Sir Jim can match it. I feel like Sir Jim could match it. He would have done it straight away. He wouldn't be in this position where he's in now, where he's trying to think. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I reckon he would have done it straight away. If he could, he would have. That's what I thought. That's just my opinion. You let me know if I'm wrong. Hold on. What's this? Yeah, I don't think Sir Jim can match it. I'll be real. 1 second. Let me just bring this back up. You don't reckon Sir Jim can match that bid there? I don't think he could. What would have been the point of him to do that? He could have just bought it out straight out, right? I pray the Glazers sell. They've been the main reason for our downfall. Yeah, they don't care about us, man. They don't really care about us. That would mean Kayla Post is rubbish. We need someone better to give us this information. I need Ornstein. Yeah. You know what it is? Christy, remember, what he's saying now, he's just saying what everyone else has kind of been saying. Laurie Whitwell, Chris Wheelers, they've all kind of been saying this stuff about it makes sense for Man United to sell ASAP, etc. And he's just basically trying to add some fire to it to say, yeah, look, there's something more going on, which is today, which is a meeting. I don't like the way he acts the club. If you've got a leak and you've got a link or a source, why do you act Man United? So that they can know, all right, we've got a leak in here that's telling this guy. That doesn't make no sense. I don't like when he does that, but he has been right a few times. But I know what you're saying, though, Jardy. It's better to get it from someone certified. I know NDK can be reliable, but this UAE news must have some merit to it. Yeah, it's come out from so much different people. Remember, the guy that even broke the news out of nothing. He's just a fan. He just said, because I'm a fan, I want Man United to grow. I'm hoping that it goes through. And then since then, we've had a lot of people coming out and actually backing it. The Chris Wheelers, etc. So, boy, it's a madness, man. Who knows? Who knows? Malcolm Glazer was the United supporter who bought United, the greedy kids. Straight. Bruh, forget, all of them can go, Salia. Every single one of them Glazers can go. I don't want none of them here. To clear the one there must be straightforward. Yeah, that's the only way. Sir Jim is not gonna think. Sir Jim is not gonna sell the club. Sir Jim is not gonna. There's no way he's gonna buy the club, man. I don't think he would. I don't think he would. I don't think he's gonna buy the club. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna buy the club outright, man. Even though that would be the best choice at this moment. He's come in. He's done up Carrington. He's done some smart signings. You get it. When it comes to transfers, he knows what he's doing, and he's put the recruitment in play. Stuff that we haven't had. Every top club has got recruitment. He hasn't had that. We haven't had that, and he's come and put that in play. Even with all of that being said, I don't think Sir Jim Ratcliffe will buy the club. If he would, I reckon he would have done it already. That's my point. I reckon he would have bought the club already if he could. I don't think he can buy the club, man. That's why he came in the way he came in, and you get it. Come on, man. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Mike, man. Big up yourself, man. Smash the likes. Yeah, get these likes going, man. My people. You know what? Always here for you, though. Right now, it's wishful thinking. Nothing is solid in stone. I'm not falling for another Qatar thing until it's official. Yeah, the UAE thing. Like I said, it's come out from a few people, the Athletic and all of these guys. Sir Jim will just match whatever and offer the club outright. I don't think Sir Jim will, you know. But yeah, like I'm saying, like, we'll see, innit? It's just the one that we'll see every day we come. If there's something new we talk about. This has come out today. This has come out at 10 a.m. And he's saying that this is what's going on. The Glazers are open to all possibilities. There's no other possibility from UAE. They're not going to come and say, we want to get into bed with the Glazers and we want a little share. They're going to come and buy it outright if they're going to do it. We know that's what they're on. So what? Like, it's simple as that. Do you know what I'm trying to say, my people? So we'll see what happens with this, man. If anything comes from it or not, we'll see what happens. Obviously, I've got more news for you. Like, anyway, I'll get a few more of these comments and I'll get some of the players we're linked with, etc. The Glazers see United as a life insurance benefit. That's what I look at it as well. I feel like they're never going to leave, man. They look at this money. It's always coming in no matter what. If we're shit, if we're good, we sell out every single game. Every game. No matter who we're playing. We could be playing fucking Barnsley or we could be playing Man City. We will sell out every single game. And we sell out and people still want tickets. That's the crazy thing. We will sell out and people still want tickets. It's not even like we sell out and that's it. We're sold out. No, bro. People still need tickets. There's people still outside asking, can you please get me tickets? Every time I go to Old Trafford, people are asking me, can you get me tickets? Because I'm wearing the Man United tracksuit more time, the training tops and the bottoms. They think I work there sometimes. Can you get me tickets? I'm like, bro, I can't get tickets, brother. Like, so the Glazers know we're getting money from this all day, every day. It doesn't matter. Do you understand? We're getting money. Sir Jim needs to sell Nice Football Club, then he'll buy that. Yeah, that could take a time, though, innit? That might take some time. That's the thing, though. He could do that, but it might take him some time. Jim Vaughan got that type of bread on demand. I know he's a billionaire, but if he could, he would have bid that $5 billion and be 100% owner instead of, yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying, bro. But maybe he tried to do things smart where he will eventually end up getting, I don't know. Or maybe the Glazers didn't even want to sell. Remember, there's all that talk as well. The Glazers really want to sell. Did they just want someone else to give them a helping hand? Because what David Ornstein, I think it was David Ornstein or someone came and said, they said that basically the Glazers love the situation they're in now. See the position that they're in right now, they love it. Because what's happening now? They're still getting their money. If they win, they can remember the ownership here, the Glazers, Sir Jim, etc. They have to be at every single final. So if we win a final, Glazers will be there and get all the credit from the other owners. Sir Jim would as well, of course, but Glazers will still be getting credit. If we lose, no one's thinking about the Glazers anymore. We finished 15th last season. No one's talking about the Glazers. I'm seeing people that want Amrin out going crazy on their YouTube saying, all eyes on Ineos. Ineos. Ineos are frauds. No one ain't talking about the Glazers no more. So the Glazers got it nice right now where if things go well, their name will get called up. If things go bad, it's nothing to do with them. We're in America. We're far away, mate. It's nothing to do with us. You're seeing the interviews that are coming out recently. Sir Jim, would you sack the Glazers? Sorry, say the Glazers want to sack Amrin. It's never going to happen. Because Sir Jim knows he's in charge right now. There's no one else in charge but him. So come on, man. You got to look at it for what it is, man. What is going on? So I don't know, man. It's a weird one. Ratcliffe's 27.7 stake carries a drag-along provision that activates 18 months after his purchase. The Glazers sell a controlling block. Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. Glazers can talk to the buyer, whoever it is right now, but they have to offer the club first to Sir Jim. So if the buyer say, we will pay 5.5 million right now, UAE, whatever, they have to offer it to Sir Jim. Listen, we've got a bid, 5.5 million, we want to take it. 5.5 billion, sorry, I'm going mad. 5.5 billion, we want to take it. We're offering it to you first because of the contract that we've got. What are you saying, Sir Jim? He might turn around and go, 5.5 billion, and start scratching his head and all that and saying, boy, that's a bit mad. Bam! Soon as the buyer get their hands on it, Sir Jim's gone, bro. There's no way you hear a man come and buy the whole club and keep some investors with 22% with sporting control. This guy's going to come in with his own plans. I want to go get Mbappe or this guy or that guy, or I want to go and do what PSG's doing, and he's not going to be thinking like Sir Jim, so they'll clash. That's what happened with Chelsea, with the Blue Co and Todd Bowley. They started clashing and all that, and they started going mad, where one's going to buy themselves out, and you get it. So that's what will happen, man. He's going to be gone. Why would he match it if United only value up 3.2 billion? Exactly. That's what we're valued at. But because we know how much money is bringing in, that's what I'm trying to say. You wouldn't match it. That's my whole point, is Sir Jim will be gone. If Glazers are doing this thing on the side, where they're doing this, they wouldn't let Sir Jim know where it will be out like this. This is what I'm saying. Indicator, I don't know, man. I don't know. And the way he acts Man United as well, it's a bit crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know how true this is, man. He's talking about there's a meeting today and he's got Sir Jim and Glazers in there. The Glazers wouldn't be in London having that meeting when they can just go to Dubai and no one knows about it. No press, nothing. If the Glazers fly from America to UAE, nobody knows. Why would they come to London and have this meeting in front of everyone? Unless Sir Jim is sat down and said, you know what, mate, you're going to sell the club. We get it. Let's just sort it all out. Why would they do it in London? I don't understand that. So we'll see anyway. Like I said, this guy's come out sometimes, said some stuff, then he's turned out to be true. Last time he spoke about Sir Jim was true. He said Sir Jim flew in a helicopter to Carrington, and then 3 hours later it came out that it was true. That he did fly to Man United in a helicopter, but it wasn't like to sack Ruben or nothing, obviously, clearly, but it was for a meeting and to see what's going on, etc. That was after we lost the City. So he does say certain things that make sense, but sometimes he does say mad stuff, which is crazy. Shares have climbed back. The shares are going mad every day. So some people are saying, this is what I've seen. Some people are saying that maybe these are reports to get the Glazers to sell. Maybe the Glazers are putting out all these reports to get Qataris to come back, because I think Laurie Whitwell said that they never backed off. They're still around. They're still lurking, the Qataris, you know. They've never actually fully backed off. They're still there chilling. So maybe because they know 2027 is the best time to sell, which is in what? We're nearly at the end. We're nearly 2026, so a year and a bit. Maybe they're trying to put out these little things out there. So yo, if you want, come true, we'll consider it. We'll consider 5 billion. We're letting it be known. This is how business is done sometimes. You put out a number, you let it be known in the press what you want, and then you get it. This is what's going on. So I think that's what's going on, man. There could be a little funniness going on where the Glazers are pumping out these stories themselves because they want to actually sell the club. Do you get it? So they want to sell now, but they can't go out there and say we want to sell because they've got this contract with Sir Jim. So they're putting out all these stories and chatting to people and saying, yo, come, bid. We want 5.5 billion. Make the bid. It's yours. But they can't say that because Sir Jim has got the right to match any bid. He gets the first buy. So they'll say to him, what, 5.5? Sir Jim, do you want it, yes or no? I'm not paying 5.5 billion. No problem. Qataris are going to take it then. And that just goes mental. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's crazy, man. Glazers will sell for $33 per share. They are going above the market price. Yeah, they're always going to do that. They take the piss, bro. They're greedy. You know what the Glazers are on? Glazers are money hungry. They've never put a penny of their own money in the club. They are greedy, bro. Come on, man. You know what they're going to do. Even if the club is a win-win for the Glazers and Jim because they got to get a huge payout. Yeah, but Jim's looking at it on a bigger scale, man. You get it? He's looking at it. Remember, he's a billionaire. I don't think he really cares about the money too much, like to make money. He wants to bring United back. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think he's sitting there going, I'm going to end up getting a couple mil from this. Like, he's making money regardless. He's got Ineos, he's got other stuff going on. He's got Nice, he's got the Zone. Them man are pattern. They got the bike stuff going on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think it's a thing like that where we're going to get a mad payout. We're nice. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I never want the Ineos in there. It should be a full sell. I can only pray this news is true. Same. But it is dragging a little bit where, why is it still going on if it's fake? If it's fake and nothing's going on here, why is it still going on? It's been going on for about a week and a half now. And it's still being spoken about every single more or less day. So something is going on in the background. Something is brewing. I don't know what it is, but something is brewing. Glazers don't care about the club, but they're rather being greedy. I can only pray this is true. More losing, less money. Even Glazer. I reckon they sell because we aren't in Europe. So, you know, the revenue is going to be less on the top, or the things on the pitch aren't looking good. So who knows in 5 years, United said, bro, it doesn't matter that being in Europe. Did you not see how much revenue we brought in this season? Last season, we bring in the most revenue. It doesn't matter. So they make so much money just off the kits every year, the revenue. Remember, you got to remember the tickets, yeah? Tickets. And remember, look, see when they say revenue, they're talking about clothes, the match day revenue, like people coming in, like the tickets, etc. But I don't ever think they count the food or something like that, they said. I saw something where it said they don't even count how much food they're selling, the money from that. They can't count it. They don't know. Because remember, how are they going to know how much hot dogs we bought or whatever? Like, they don't know that bit there. So they're milking it. Apparently, we make 7 million a game, 7 million or something every home game. So if we're getting 7 million every home game, and then we're in the, look at last season, we went all the way to the latter stages of Europa. Come on, think about it. The amount of money we're getting, they're eating. And then the revenue is mad. We've never got empty seats. That's one thing you don't know about Man United. You could be watching on the TV. You could be at Old Trafford. You could be anywhere. You'll never see an empty seat, bro. It can only be at half time or something, or someone's gone toilet. It's not happening. We're not them stadiums like the Etihad or Emirates is getting like that as well, where you see some empty seats. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you, lot? So, yeah, man, it's crazy, man. They're making money regardless. But I know what you're saying, though. Obviously, they could be making more if we're in Europe, of course. But still, Europe or not, our revenue is so crazy. And we've got such a big fan base that we all want to buy the new tops. We all want to buy the new training tops, etc. Every season, I buy something. They're getting money from that. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So you just got to look at it like that, man. They're making money regardless, man. These Glazers, they just need to go, bro. Like, simple as. And I love the way our fan base, though, is so in sync on Glazers out. Win, lose, or draw, we still Glazers out. Everyone's had enough. It's not like we sit here and flip-flop and say, nah, the Glazers are good. No. Even when we're winning titles, we won the FA Cup, everyone's still saying, get the Glazers out. We've got a song, Glazers, we're onto them. Like, so I like that about the fan base, though. No one really flip-flops. The UAE must be nuts. They pay what the Glazers want for the club in decline. Yeah, because they know that Man United is a machine for money. It pumps so much money that it's crazy, bro. So it's crazy. What's that there? The door or something? So, yeah, let me mute that, man. Yeah, Man United is a walking machine, mate. So I reckon, I just see it as, bruv, the Glazers will never sell. There's no point for them to sell. If they sell, then it's crazy. See what I'm trying to say? It wouldn't even make no sense. But I'm gonna get a few more of these comments and I'll get into the rest of the news. I don't want to stick on this Glazer thing. We've spoke about it for about 25 minutes now, so we'll get into the rest. The process takes time. It requires approval from you all. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot. That's what I'm saying. And remember, Sir Jim's got a contract as well. So there's so much funniness, spookiness going on in the background. You wouldn't even know what's going on yet until something is solidified. Because they'll be breaching. If the Glazers go and do some weird stuff where they're sitting with other people, and they'll be breaching. So we can't even let that happen. Our shares have been around 15 since last report. It dropped down to 18, so it's on its way back to 18. United money should be fixed by the 2 friendlies. Yeah, in Saudi, it's true. Indy is a Liverpool supporter. He will blow everything out about United out. Have you seen them discussing Isaac's poor form? Indy, Kayla. I don't even watch him when he talks about form. See these journalists, bro. I don't care about them. As long as they're talking about United with transfers or something that's beneficial to us, I don't really go there and watch them talking about their personal opinions. The 2 games in Saudi will pay out in the group stage, through the group stage, and go into the final crash. We do miss out on the home games, 100%, 7 million a game. I remember like Ten Hag. Remember when we was with Ten Hag? We had like 3 games a week. We was in FA Cup. No, Carabao Cup when we won it. We went all the way to the end and then we were in Europa or Champions League. Like, we've always got so much games. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's home games as well. It's crazy. It just goes mad. But Europa League or Champions League, that gives us more money in price money. Feeling, hey, Metch. Thing is, if you look closer on that revenue, a lot of it was being, in Europe. You sell more tickets because of the amount of, Europe, Carabao Cup. It's true. Even the away games, even the away teams, they get every single ticket they can get. We've got about 3,000 allocation for the away. They get every ticket. You never see the away team come and miss out on places as well. Even them. We are still going to sell out tickets, true, but it's going to be just slightly less. I just pray Glazers get out of my club. Big up Mitch. As much as I want to fall, so I don't want to get excited about these rumours because anything we do, the Glazers slow. And if they want to sell, Jim has first refusal. Exactly. That's what I just said. Jim's got first refusal. And you see me, I want a full sell. I don't mind Jim. I know a lot of people are in us out already and all of that mad stuff. I'm not on all that, bro. I like what they've done with the transfers, the way they've put a structure, and the way that they've patterned up Carrington. They're trying to do the new stadium. Like, people want everything to be crazy. Like, you don't want a 10-10 sport like owner. It never happens like that, bro. They're gonna have one thing or the other. Either they're gonna be underground calling the shots every minute, or they're gonna get people that's gonna do what they're doing. People look at that Marracanos, whatever, the Nottingham Forest guy. This geezer's underground, sacking people. He's always at the game, moving mad. He's doing too much. That he even if he has a sporting director, they'll be sitting there saying, "Bro, I've got no power. I can't do nothing." Same thing with Cronkies, the Arsenal ones. They're never here. Cronkies are never here. They're never around. So they're not underground. So now you've got Berta doing what he needs to do. This is what I'm saying. So people want Sir Jim to be able to do everything. Sack Amarim, get us a new stadium, get us a new Carrington, do everything, mate. Make all the right signings. Just be the best somehow. It doesn't work like that, bro. Like, you've got to cater for what you've got. My man's done what he can do. He's given my man a bit of time. It is what it is. We'll see. But I don't even mind. If Sir Jim stayed in his position, but we somehow got the Glazers out, if Sir Jim made a little deal where they'll pay in a few years or something, or he'll slightly get him out, I'm cool with that. Do you understand? It's not a thing with me where I want Sir Jim and that gone. I don't care. But if we was to get someone else that would come in and buy everyone out, all the debt's gone, the women's team can get patterned as well, everything's in order now, the revenue, we're just a top club, and everything's running smooth, like, why not? Do you know what I'm trying to say? We got under 18s thing that everyone's scrolling. That's how it needs to be, man. So I'm with you, but I don't think Sir Jim pays 5.5 million. Whatever is getting quoted out there, 5.5 billion for Man United. I don't think Sir Jim pays that, man. Or he would have paid it already. Would you mind if the Glazers get an extra billion on top of the actual selling price and results of them getting up? I don't care about the money, bro. Bro, I don't give a fuck about the money. See, you see the money? The only time I pre it, like, ooh, is if transfers. Because other teams will look at us and go, the transfers are crazy, etc. Do you get it? Like, them lot are overpaying. That's the only time I pre, like, we can't really overspend. I don't care about the Glazers getting out of it. You ain't even going to pay 10 million tomorrow, 10 billion. I don't care, bro. As long as they're gone, they're gone. It's about them leveling it up and it making sense. I don't care about what gets paid for it. If they pay 5 billion, 10, I'm happy. Just get them out of it. Yeah, we can become a proper club again. We need a full sell, no investor BS. But you only deal with full control. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say to people. That's why we're still on this subject, because I'm trying to show people that I'm trying to show you about the article that's on the screen right now, that it cannot fully be true in a sense, because if UAE are going to only take full control, which they do, they won't let it be out, because the Glazers have to sell or tell the bid to Sir Jim first. So we don't know what's in that contract. Can he talk to other clubs? Can he not? Can he talk to other? Can he talk to other clients about buying a club yet. We don't know what's going on, but he has to offer it to Sir Jim first. So why would he want it to be out like this unless it's been said, oh, you know what, Sir Jim, this is what's going on. Someone has come and they want to buy the club. We want you though. But Sir Jim ain't gonna pay 5.5 billion unless he's doing it in some installment thing, or yeah, I'll pay you in 5 years or something, a bill every year, which I can't even see that happening. Can't see it happening. So that's what I'm saying. I think this news is a bit premature. Like 1 p.m. today in London. Like, why? It doesn't make no sense. It's not needed. Have you seen the media? I'm gonna get into all of that. I'm gonna get into all of that in a second. Don't worry, man. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna get into that. They're on to us. Bruv, it's crazy. Don't worry. These UAE dons will focus on the football side, which is what we've been asking from the Glazers. Yeah. They focus on everything, bro. They focus on the training ground. They focus on the debt. They focus on everything. That's one thing about UAE and that. They don't on the joke thing. I would like a full takeover about UAE to keep Jim on his football side. Yeah, that's the only thing that people are saying. We can go out there and get UAE, and then they go and just buy bare superstars, what we was doing before. Go and pay for a mad money for Vinny Jr. or something like, you know, that stuff like that. What we don't really need them positions, but because they've got the money, they'll just buy it anyway. We don't want that. We want it to be structure where we're buying players. Look at PSG. They went out there, they changed their structure. They had Neymar, Mbappe, Messi. They said, you know what? We're getting rid of all of them and we're going to get players that are young and are hungry at doing what they're doing. And then they got players in, and look at what they're doing. They went and won the Champions League for the first of a time. So that's what I'm saying. I know what you're saying. I don't want to get too excited, and then we go and start getting Rio Ferdinand and these guys, and they're just giving their opinion who to buy. Oh, let's go and get Rodrigo. Go and get him. Let's go get Camavinga. No, bro. We need it to be structured. The way they're doing it now, they're looking at it, they're being smart. Lamin's made the most saves in the world. Let's go for him. Mbumo, Cunha. You get it? They're making smart decisions. There's a worry. Will you hire football? Yes, this is what I was talking about. See, I didn't even look at this. This is exactly what I was saying just now. Will they hire people that know what they're doing? Obviously, Man City, they've done that. And Man City, obviously, they're one of the best run clubs, but I don't know, man. This is my only thing as well. It's like you can't just hope for someone to come and just splash money. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's why it's about what they're going to bring to us. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I'm going to keep these comments coming. Keep smashing the likes, my peoples, man. Let's get into the rest of the news. And then I'll run back on these comments, etc. Yeah, look, people are on to Sesko, bro. Look at that. We're going to wear that kit. That's our second kit against Liverpool. Man United will wear their 25th, 26th away kit for the first time in a competitive game against Liverpool on Sunday. So, yeah, be there. Brian and Mbumo and Anana start against Cameroon. So, they're playing now as we speak, more or less. Yeah, that was 1 hour ago. So, they'll be playing as we right now. Let me show you the more news now. So, look, this is what I've just showed you, look, about this UAE stuff based concertum. No one knows how true that is. We're going to see what happens. But I'm not really buying it because he's in Man United. And he's saying it's in London when the Glazers could have just had the meeting in Saudi or in America. So I don't really understand that. But we'll see what happens. This is just another one of it, just broken down a little bit. They've said they're very serious about purchasing the club. Glazers are open to everything. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Look at this now. We've got a few stats that's come out today. Man United have been the least efficient finishers across Europe's top 5 leagues so far this season. Underperforming their expected goals by 6.6. If they finished on par with XG, they'd have the 6th best attack in Europe. In reality, they ranked 61st. So our attack has let us down a lot. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not going to sit here and say, yo, everything's been right and Ruben's got everything right and it's just our attack that's let us down. No, I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying exactly what you're seeing. Let me put the screen a bit closer. Our attack, look at that. Our attack has basically been missing a lot of chances, man. That's all it is. Ahmad's missed open goal. Cunha's been up top there a few times by himself. We've missed a lot of chances. And I saw something about we're first in the league for XG. XG is chances created and how good that chance is. Do you understand? So we've had chances that are golden chances and we're just missing. And that's been our whole story of the season. Obviously, we've had more stuff to it as well. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people to blame with a lot of things, but we haven't been finishing okay. And this is what we had last season. But last season, we didn't have a lot of chances. But the chances we did get, we used to miss them. Garnacho, Højlund, etc. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? But now we're actually got some players that can shoot. I don't think Sesko's really had any of them shots on the XG. Since he started playing, he ain't really had missed any like sitters or anything. But I think a lot of them's like Ahmad against Burnley. We had a few. Fulham, we're missing penalties. Remember, we missed 2 penalties as well. Mbumo's had a few. Casemiro against City. So this is what happens. But yeah, man. So, boy, it's a positive stat to bring to you. Like, you get me? Obviously, the main stat is the goals and the league position. But it's still, we're creating a lot of chances that we're getting in a position where we can have a good XG. But we're just not finishing. We will be first and we'll have the 6th best attack. And then we got the boy Bruno Fernandes. He's got the most through balls completed in the whole league. How does that even happen? I just don't understand this. Like, how has he done this though? Because it's like you're playing in a 6th row or 8th, whatever. You're not even playing your position. And he's still topping the charts when it comes to through balls, and he's still up there with chances created. I don't know how this guy does it, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? And when you watch him, it doesn't even seem like he's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember the last time he done a through ball from like the 6th or something. Like, wait, the 8th. You know what I'm saying? Like, in his 8th position, like, he's done a through ball and it's gone through, and then Cunha's gone, like, I don't know, man. But that's one thing about Bruno is he always passes forward, isn't it? So the fact that he's always passing forward, they probably yell through balls to Dorgus, etc., especially to the wing backs. So yeah, man, that's Bruno Fernandes. He's leading that anyway. That's another stat. These are just stats that's come out today that I thought I'd just add and bring to you lot so you lot can see. You get me? We had this about Adam Wharton. Remember, I wasn't on yesterday, so I'm bringing you some stuff from yesterday as well. This came out yesterday. Man United are preparing a 60 million move for Adam Wharton. The club believes an offer in that range could be enough to tempt Crystal Palace into selling. So, what do you lot reckon about this Wharton stuff? It's been coming out all over the place yesterday, today. I heard a little something as well. The Athletic keeps putting things about him. Sky Sports is saying that Crystal Palace are trying to offer him a new contract. I heard someone say that Adam Wharton doesn't like Man United or something. I don't know who he supports. Apparently he supports Chelsea. He hates Man United. I don't know how true that is, but this is what's being said. So I don't know. You lot let me know what you lot think. But Adam Wharton's a baller, man. I just can't see here how he will play with Bruno or something. I can see like a believer with Wharton. I can't see a believer a Wharton with Bruno. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's one thing I can't see. So plan to give legends jobs at clubs, people who are not qualified. That's what I'm thinking. All the Rio Ferdinands and that. I don't care if Ineos buy our club, bro. As long as Glazers out, I'll be fine by that. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I just want them out. I just want the Glazers gone. They are going to hire qualified people. Ex-players are going to be ambassadors for the club, not run things. Nottingham Forest. Oh, Northampton. I thought you said Nottingham Forest. Like they say, Northampton. Big up yourself. Imagine the audacity from the English media talking about Isak needs more time, but Sesko has to score 10 goals. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And what I'm going to do, I keep saying this and I'm not doing it, but I'm going to get a video. Now I've got a better camera and I've got to set up everything. I could do these videos, but I'm going to make a proper video about the agenda. The Sky Sports, they lead at this. They are number one when it comes to agendas against Man United. Sky Sports, literally, they run that. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm going to try to get a little video because there's so much. We can find stuff left, right, and center. There's now a report about, this is all a game and a sell is very unlikely to happen. Where's that come from, Charlie? Let me know. Ratcliffe's first refusal and matching already passed. If a good bid comes in, he'll contract. He has to sell his shares to. I don't think he has to, though. I think he's got the first refusal, but he might not match it, though. They might say 5 billion. Imagine that, though. Imagine it's a bump. 5 billion. Come on, man. The club's worth 4 billion or something like that. That's what we're worth on the market, or 3.4 or something billion. He might look at that and say, bro, that's a bump. I'm not buying that. The guy don't want to overpay. You don't want to overpay and be paying people to be eating free lunches. You think man wants to pay an extra £2 billion? 2 billion, bro. Come on, man. It's crazy. Maybe I'm a minority, but why is the narrative that we've had a bad start and talking? That's what I'm saying. I don't think we've had the worst start that it is. The way people talk is if we've had the terrible start, bro. We're 2-3 points of top 4 Every single team that isn't in the press is 2-3 points away from us. The Man Cities and all that, they're like 2-3 points away. It doesn't even make no sense. I can't believe the media are saying Sesko's the worst signing. What about Yoko the worst? Bro, I'm going to get into all that, man. Don't worry. Feels like Qatar 2.0. Glazers want 5 billion. Why not accept Sheikh Hassim's offer? You know what it is, though? That was in 2023. Things change over the time. You know how things go. And now, Lobby Whitwell put out a report saying that it's better for them to sell in 2027. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because of the share prices, how we'll go. The club will literally, they can't get more money. The most money they can get by 2027 is the 5 billion. They can say that for now. But after 2027, they will never be able to get 5 billion again. And Glazers being as money hungry as they are, that is why it's coming around and it's going crazy. Because remember, this thing got leaked about what's they called? About the UAE, etc. And since then, everyone's been talking about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Lobby Whitwell came out the other day and said something. Look at this. Everyone's been talking about it. And this is what they said about it. Look, realities of a dragon on rights and why 2027 February is a notable date. And obviously it gets aggregated. And then it said, yo, it makes sense for them to Glazers to sell before 2027 February because of the price. They cannot get the price that they want after February 2027. So Glazers could go out there and sell it, trying to get the source of the report that sales not happening. The whole thing was a tell. If United wants any player from Real Madrid, it's only Arda Güler. I'm not going for any injury-prone player for them to fund the Believer or Whartondale. It's true, innit? No one would even want to leave Real Madrid. Real Madrid, that type of club where you wouldn't even want to leave it. Crazy. You're not bamboozling me with the stats, bro. And Boomer missed a sit against Sunderland when Sesko gave him an assist. Yeah, I wouldn't say that was a sitter, but I know what you're saying. It was a good chance, though. Man need to be hitting the target at least. I think we get Believer January and Wharton next summer. How much do you think we pay for Believer, though? Because I heard Brighton ain't dropping the price. Heard Brighton are saying we don't care how much his form has dropped. We still want the same money we want for him. Yeah, they're not on this joke thing. So how much would you pay for Believer? Issue with relying with stats is when you actually watch the game. I know. This is what I'm saying. So certain things happen and you don't even know that it's happening because you're just looking at the main stuff. What's up, Metch? Hope is good. And 60 million Crystal Palace wouldn't hit. That's what I'm thinking. But Ben Jacobs came out the other day and said something about Crystal Palace would take 65 million or something like that. Ben Jacobs, Wharton. I don't know why I'm shouting. Why am I shouting in this text? Yeah, look, he says something about 60 million or something. Where did he say? I think it's on the United stand. But Ben Jacobs said something about, yeah, they will take it. They will take 65 million for him. August the 21st. When did he say it again, man? I can't find it. But yeah, Ben Jacobs did say that they would take 65 million for him. Because obviously at this time, he hasn't signed a new contract. If he signs a new contract, they can go out there and say what we want. We want 70 million. Do you understand? But at this time, at this moment, he hasn't signed a new contract. So they can't really say nothing. Do you understand? So, yeah. Is it 60 million or was it 65? Ben Jacobs. Yeah, there we go. Look, October the 12th. Was it Mirror? No, that's what I just showed you, though. 60 million. A deal of 60 million plus add-ons is expected to be enough to secure his signings. Liverpool have a genuine interest. That's in September. October. Yeah, there we go. This is what I'm looking for. October the 2nd. Ben Jacobs and Adam Wharton. I'm told that there's a kind of gentleman's agreement that next summer, if Wharton doesn't sign a new deal, he can leave for the region of 60 to 65 million. And he said that on October the 2nd. Yeah, literally. So I reckon they have to take it because he hasn't signed a new deal. But if he signs a new deal, they're going to put a release clause for 75 million. Easy in that contract. Easy, bro. 75 million is going into his contract tomorrow if they sign a new deal. Hopefully they don't get a new deal. Palace are known for wanting high fees. I remember they asked for 70 million from you, innit? For Guy. They're different. We just need to be in a good position by the end of the season. We do. The title was taken from a really good United channel. They are not yet live, so I won't get the source. So it's not solidified then. It's not solidified then because we have to see the journalists. I'm not going off people's titles. Anyone can say anything. Some people say deal done, and man's not even proper linked with the players. Do you know what I'm trying to say? People put deal done. And you look at it and you go, and it's a source in Colombia saying, yeah, Man United are going to sign this new gem. Bro, Amran needs Fergie rules at United. Every winger has to find a striker first. Yeah, clear scoring chance. We need to start making Sesko take the penalties as well. Because since Bruno got rid of this hopscotch dunk, this hopscotch thing, jump that he used to do, he is just flying them. We need to get Sesko and Mbumo on the penalties. Because if you look at Gyökeres has only got one more goal than Sesko because he got a penalty. Because Saka was injured. Saka's back injured. He's not giving them the penalties no more. Saka's taking the penalties himself. So we need to get rid of all of that, bro. Bruno, family, just nip it in the bud. Either go back to the hopscotch thing you was doing, the little hop, and scoring and slotting it, because that was working. Or give the penalty to our striker, bro, our number 9, or Mbumo, bro. Or even Cunha can take them. Come on, man. We've got so much options, bro. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Like and subscribe, man. Definitely if you're new, man. We're here every day, man, with all the United news, man. Come on, my peoples. No clickbaits. Sky Sports News used to be our only transfer news option in Africa. Now they're slow sports news. Yeah. Remember, people are saying YouTube is going to take over the next 4 years. That TV shows are going out of, they're going to go. Sky Sports is definitely one of them that's going to be missing. They're irrelevant. And they just talk rubbish. They got the biggest agenda against United. I'm going to get into all of them. Don't worry, peoples. I'm going to make a video. Mitch, what do you think about Maguire getting a contract extension? I wanted a new centre-back, but, bro, whatever they're doing, I'm trusting it. Because I know we're going for 2 midfielders, so maybe we go out there and spend big on midfielders and we say we don't want, and a wing-back. So it's like we don't want to put ourselves in a position where we're having to force it. Look at Liverpool right now. Liverpool wanted a centre-back. They couldn't get it with Guy. They got that Leone guy. He got injured. ACL, I think it is. Konate's always falling on the floor. And he's not even all that anyway, where they keep messing up. Is Joe Gomez gone? Did Joe Gomez go? Or is he still there? Is Joe Gomez gone? I don't know, but they're in a position where they need a centre-back and they ain't got none. We can't be in that position. So I don't mind them giving him a new contract extension and he drops his wage to 120 or something. And then we can, when Maguire goes the year after, we go and get someone certified. I don't mind that. I'm cool with that still. If they're going to go out there and spend big on a different position, of course. What's the news on Agumi? There's no news on Agumi, Dave. No news whatsoever. I ain't seen anything. No way Brighton get 100 million RCA. I'm saying 70 million max as well. I'm saying max. But Brighton are weird, man. Guy didn't sign a contract. They didn't sell to us for 50 million and he's a defender. Bro, Palace is on a different thing. Palace, Brighton and Brentford, they're just tight, bro, when it comes to their players. They're on a different thing. Apart from team selection and playing Bruno CM, I don't see much wrong from Amran. We have been consistent in fast game. No, Amran, it's his in-game management that a lot of people look at and say he has to go. I understand it. It's the in-game management. He doesn't really change much. If things are going left, other teams are changing stuff, he doesn't change anything. He just goes with what we're going with, and that's it. We've got to win this game how we're trying to play. If we've been sussed out by the 60th minute, he ain't going to change nothing. He's not going to say, yo, you know what, bro? You start going in midfield and, you know what I'm saying? Or doing that or something. Nah, man. So you start inverting or, nah, there's nothing. He just keeps it the same. So that's what he's on. That's why a lot of people got a lot of criticism for him. How long is Wharton's contract length right now? I'm not sure. But I think he's got about 2 years left. And Boom off a free kick, Sesko for pens. I don't see Palace holding players unless they hand in a transfer request. If Wharton says he wants to leave. But I've heard that Wharton probably mentions United like Boom more, then I think we'll get to him. I've heard that Wharton supports someone else though, and he doesn't like Man United. Is that true? Can anyone tell me if that's true? Apparently he hates Man United. United do have 8 centre-backs, 3 young ones and 5 veterans. Exactly. So we don't need one. Gomez is still there. He's going to play the Sunday since Konate is injured. Yeah. I'd rather Gomez than Konate all day long. So yeah, man, that's that. Let me show you the more news. What's that there? That's just come out. Breaking. The Champions League will launch with a standalone fixture and may feature an open ceremony as part of plans to boost revenue. We're not in the Champions League, bro. We don't need to know about this. What's he telling us that for? The kickoff clash is set to include an opening ceremony as part of a new commercial strategy masterminded by US agency So they're just doing anything they can to get more money. They're going to do a ceremony now where you can go there and watch. From 2027-28, European football's elite competition will start with the defending champions taking on an opponent at home in the only match of that night. So you're going to start basically on a Friday. No, Champions League's on Tuesday, Wednesday. So maybe on a Monday night or something, you can go on and they will be playing and then everyone just watches them because they've just won it. Wow. We're not even in Champions League, but I don't know why United, why are we doing that? Wharton is not coming to United, he's going to Liverpool. I think he goes to Liverpool as well. Champions League got an opening. Yeah, love for that. It's called the Super Cup. Yeah, I think he goes to Liverpool as well because that's what they want. They wanted like a Zuba Mendy type of player that can progress the play. That's Wharton, and he's already Prem proven. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, I can see that happening still, I'll be real. I can see us getting Belieber and Wharton going to thing. Chelsea have signed another player, a little young back, right back. Yeah, cool. So let me show you like the rest of the news then, peoples, man. So yeah, we've got that Wharton stuff. We'll see what happens with that. So it could be Wharton in January. It might not. It could be Wharton in next summer. It could be Belieber. We still don't know. We had this yesterday about Malacia. Galatasaray are leading the race to sign Malacia from Man United. The club wants to add the player to his squad in the summer, but Malacia wants to leave now. If a small fee is paid, the transfer could happen in January. Remember, Malacia's contract runs out at the end of the season. Malacia's contract runs out at the end of the season. So if they wait till the end of the season, they can get it for free. If they don't wait till the end of the season and they want it now, they just give us a little money, a little 2-3 million. See you later, mate. He's bomb squad. He needs to go. He wants to go. He's not getting no game. He's barely going to play here. You know what I'm saying? It's World Cup year. So I'm sure he's going to want to play now. So we'll see what happens, man. If they come out here and pay any money, it's from the Manchester Evening News. Samuel Luckhurst and that used to work for there. So they're kind of okay sometimes. So we'll see what happens, man. But I don't know. Malacia, obviously, yeah, like he's never going to play. And now that we're out of like the Carabao Cup, it's even a worse situation where you're definitely never going to play. You know what I'm going to say? Like, with the Carabao Cup, it was like, ah, cool. Maybe he gets a little game there and there. But, bro, you're never going to play. FA Cup, you're not getting a game. Let's be real. So, when we even think about wing-backs, we don't even think about Malacia. You think about Dalot, Ahmad, Diego Leon. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe Dorgu. That's it. You're not thinking about my man, bro. So, he needs to just skip, pack his bag, and just keep it moving. But I like Malacia. I like the way he's handled himself, and he's been unlucky with injuries. So, I hope it works out for him still. And then we've got this news. Remember, guys, I weren't on yesterday. So, this is some news from yesterday as well. You might have seen it somewhere before. I don't know. Castello Luqueba. He's a cold defender. Cold. I first knew about him on FIFA. He was worth about 90 million on FIFA. I was like, what? 90 million is crazy. But yeah, Castello Luqueba wanted to watch ahead of the summer window. Manchester United are among the clubs closely monitoring Castello Luqueba as a plan to a potential defensive reinforcements next summer. The Leipzig centre-back has impressed scouts across Europe, and while a move in January looks unlikely, interest expected to heat up once the summer market opens. Luqueba's contract runs until 2029, and sources indicate any deal would likely require a fee in the region of 60 million euros. So that's about 50-something, 53, 54, 55 million pounds. Clubs are keeping tabs with several Premier League clubs and Serie A clubs are also watching him. So we'll see. I reckon something like that could be true. Because these are the guys that we'll go for, man. The way these guys recruit people is different. I'm telling you, man. That's one thing I've realized. They go for the next best things. And they go for some good, smart signings. So something like this could be true. I believe it. I actually believe it. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. But Luqueba is a good player. Let me get a few of these comments. And let me know what you lot think about Luqueba. I don't think that's true. My main fear against Liverpool is Amrin dropping Ahmad or Dorgu at wing back, which will really kill us at his current form, which will need Dorgu. Yeah, and remember, Ahmad and Mbeumo just had a good game together. They just had a lovely game together. They've scrolled out there. They've done what they need to do. So what do you think will happen then tomorrow? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, imagine that they do get dropped. You need to keep the momentum. Mbeumo and Ahmad played one of the best games. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They played one of the best games. And then if you just go and drop them and put Dano, it could just mess up their momentum as well. and then we got Brighton. So you take them off, they go AFCON, they play with different teams, come back, not play, and then they just play Brighton. Come on, bro. Like, keep the momentum. Let them keep playing together, man. So 100%, I hear you still. But I do reckon he plays Dorgu at wing back or Mazraoui. Remember, Mazraoui's due to be back. So I reckon he plays Mazraoui or Dalot at wing back. Liverpool want Wharton. Nah, man, they want Wharton. They've always wanted Wharton. Belieber stuff came out of nowhere. I think that was from Indicator. But they've always kind of wanted Wharton. I say just terminate Melissa's contract. That's madness. You seen Dorgu cooking for Denmark. We need him to. Yeah, I see Dorgu and my man. Yeah, Martinez is ready to come back, but I don't think we put Martinez straight in the firing line. I think we give him a few weeks and time, and then we get into it. Do you get it? I don't think it's a thing where straight away Martinez starts playing. He won't come. There's reports about him coming back for the Brighton game, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, it might take him a bit longer than that. Stewart playing like that in the EPL. That's what I'm saying, man. Dorgu start exactly. He should start. But even Højlund, people are getting revisionism already. Why did we sell him, bro? Let the guy live. I just let people live, bro. They go there and they smash it on international or different. Good on them. Happy for them, bro. He looks like Dorgu 2.0. Lukeba, yeah? So would you say that's good or bad, 21st? Would you say that's good or bad? Because what's that saying? He's athletic, he's strong. Is that good or bad then? What would you say? Because some people are mixed with Dorgu. Some people don't like him. Some people say his foot's too bubbly. Like, some people say he's good. I remember pre-season he was definitely good. You get me? And then, yeah, it just went a bit left. We're going to have a right wing-back problem during AFCON. No Mbumo and Ahmad. No Mbumo and Ahmad on that wing-back, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, you're right. Still, it's going to be dark. We'll see, man. But yeah, that's Lukeba, my peoples, man. That is Lukeba. So we'll see what happens, man. It's a link. This is a smart signing, though. From what I know, man, I've watched him a little bit. I wouldn't say fully. I wasn't concentrating on him, but I was watching the game and he was in it and he looked good. But that was just one game. I don't go off one game anymore. You know what I'm trying to say? I like to watch people properly. Then we've got this news. This is from Martinez. This came out a few days ago. Yesterday, sorry. That Martinez is expected to be medically cleared in early November. So he's medically cleared in early November. This is from an Argentinian source, and he's meant to be tier 1 for Argentina. So he's solidified. So Martinez is being cleared playing early November, but I don't think he comes straight back in, man. I think we take our little time to bring Martinez in. I'll be real. So I don't think he comes straight back in. So that's the stuff with Martinez. And I think more came out about Martinez today that he might be coming back for the Brighton game. Look at this. Now, this is today's news. Martinez will step back up to first team training this week. He is eyeing the fixtures with Brighton and Nottingham Forest as targets for his return. So he's expecting to be back for Brighton. That's why I said we're not going to we'll ease him back in. It won't be a thing where we just rush him in. We would always ease him back in. So yeah, Brighton is when he's due to be back. Let me show you when the Brighton game is. This is when the Brighton game is going to be, and that's going to be the 25th of October. And then you've got Forest. I reckon he plays for Forest game. That's a bit more smarter. Do you get it? We've got enough defenders that can handle the stuff from now. Brighton, Liverpool next Sunday, this Sunday coming up. Then we play Brighton the week after. And then Forest, you should be 100% ready. Even if you get half an hour there and then you start slowly. Half an hour, 40 minutes, 60, etc. But that's what I reckon he'll be. I reckon he comes back for the Nottingham Forest game and not the Brighton game. I don't think he plays Brighton game. It doesn't make no sense. But he is due to be back. That's another source now. That's no sports saying it. So we had the tier 1 in Argentina news saying it, that yeah, he's due to be back. And then we got this news coming from Mel Sports. So it's solidified, man. It's solidified. I think Dorgu's going to become a good wing back one day. Yeah, I like Dorgu, man, but his touch is a bit baggy though. He needs to just work on his touch and just start putting the ball in the box. He likes to go back a bit now and pass it to Shaw. He needs to get used to playing with Sesko and put the ball in the box, mate. That's what he's got to do. I don't see us selling Xerxes mainly because of the AFCON thing. We are going to exactly. They're going to be playing then. Mainly and Xerxes will be playing a lot more when AFCON comes. Do you understand? Because we'll have what? Mazarawi, Ahmad, and Mbeumo. So that's 2 10s already gone. So they're going to play 100%. Maz, Ahmad, and Mbeumo gone is going to be, trust me. That's some influential players, man. I only see Martinez playing after November international break because Amran takes his time to ease players, and he does. It's true. So yeah, man, we'll see. We got this young gem as well. You know me, I don't miss no news. If it's in the thumbnails, if it's in the title, it's there somewhere. Let me show you. So we've got this guy, this young gem, and this is who we're linked with. Like I said, I weren't on yesterday, so I couldn't think. Man United are among the clubs interested in midfielder Biden. Oh, this is who you're talking about, the Brazilian Biden. I was thinking, who are you talking about? I didn't even know his name, bro. I just bookmarked it. And I've contacted the players' entourage to start negotiations about a January transfer. So, boy, we'll see what happens with this, man. But they've contacted the players' entourage to start negotiations about a January transfer. So, is this true? Is this not? This is some Spanish. Is this Brazilian news? This is the same source that was talking about Brazilian. John Victor, when was in for John Victor. And then a lot of sources were talking about it. So, they might be good for Brazilian news, to be honest with you. It might be good for Brazilian news, but that's another young gem. You see what we're doing with Ineos already. You don't see our style. We go for these young gems all the time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We always go for them. And then we'll put them in the youth team. And then after a year or two, we'll say, is he ready to play? Loan him. If he's not, all right, cool. Let's just go out there and sell him then. And you can make some money out of it from nothing. But this might be another one of them, man. This could be another one of them gems. I don't know nothing about him. I've never seen him play. I'm not going to sit here and say he's the next best thing or anything. I don't know him. And then we've got this stuff about the best attacks, the most XG. And obviously it's got United there, but we're missing a lot of chances. This is the Sesko stuff. You know they've got their agendas. I told you that I'm going to make a video on that soon. We asked the games deal makers, the best and worst. So the worst signing that they're saying, all the agents, is Sesko. How can Sesko be the worst signing? He's played 2 games, started 2 games, and he got 2 goals. But you've got Verts that hasn't even done nothing. 009, the most expensive. Isaac. And all these other guys, and they're not even on the stage. Gyökeres, all of these guys. And man's put Sesko 6. You just know that they hate Man United, bro. That's how much they hate us. That they just hate Man United. That it's got to be Man United. It's got to be a Man United player. Do you know what I'm going to say? And the Athletic, I'm ashamed of them for this because they don't usually come with corny stuff like this. But they're moving ultra corny. Ultra. So they put that out there. And then they done this. Look at this. We asked the 20 agents to name who's going to be the best transfer window signing. And they said Donnarumma, Grealish. So 2 Man City players, top. Come on, man. And Mbeumo 1. They ain't got Cunha in there. No Sesko. No one. Just them. And told me that there's no agenda against United. Madness, peoples. Madness. But that's it, my peoples, man. I'll call it a quit now. That's the news. That's what's happened today. They've still got an agenda against us. We've got this young bull, new gem. We've got this stuff about the Glazers having a meeting today. We're going to find out if that's true or anything comes out about it. But yeah, man, if you ain't smashed the likes, make sure you smash it. Appreciate all of you. I hope you all have a good day. Love my peoples. I'll be back on.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up bobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud.